This is a Remington Rand Deluxe Model 5 Hebrew typewriter that was made in the late 1940s and which belonged to the Yiddish writer Chaim Grade, who was born in Vilna in 1910, survived the Holocaust in the Soviet Union, and who emigrated to New York in the late 1940s. Initially known for his moving poetry, he also wrote compelling novels that focused on traditional Jewish life and its ethical dilemmas. When I was curating an exhibit on Yiddish typewriters and typewritten manuscripts in 2018, I asked the archivist of the Grade papers if she had a document typed by Grade that I could use in the exhibit. She did. But she also told me that Grade had a typewriter that was stored with the rest of his archive and which was not with the other Yiddish typewriters YIVO had in its collection. When we went into the stacks to look, we found a large faux leather case on the shelf. It hadn't been opened since Grade died in 1982, and when we popped open the latch, a puff of dust came out. When we opened the case, the typewriter still had a fragile, yellowed piece of paper in it, apparently the last lines Grade ever wrote. It's one sentence, possibly part of a story he was working on. The text reads, "Already in mild weather of late spring, he went out without a coat, carrying a soft hat in one hand and a worn briefcase in the other." YIVO has many of Grade's typewritten manuscripts and letters in its collection, and many of them were doubtlessly typed on this machine. Interestingly, Grade used a Hebrew typewriter, unlike most other Yiddish writers who used specifically Yiddish typewriters. Although the alphabets are the same, Yiddish has a few letter combinations and diacritics that appear on the Yiddish typewriters. For reasons that are unknown, Grade insisted on using this Hebrew typewriter and, as a result, had to write in all the diacritics by hand. When we saw that Grade had left this page in the carriage of his typewriter, we decided to leave it undisturbed, the final work of an unfinished manuscript. Who knows where this story may have gone?